What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do one of my favorite techniques from North-South. This is one of the attacks I most consistently hit on people. I'm going to briefly go over some of my options from there. But I'm going to do a longer video at a later point in time, breaking down everything that I like to do from here. Right now I'm just going to briefly go over the options once I get to the position, and I'm going to go in a little bit more detail on how to actually get to the position. So, Chelsea, let me get you down. So, we're going to be here in North-South. Okay, now I need a couple things before I start scooping the arm, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scoop the arm for my Kimura and sit her up. But I need my head to be on this side of the arm, okay? So if she's here, I need to find a way to force my head in. If she's tight, it's going to be by bugging her neck like this. See, she's grabbing it to pull it away. Easy way to set this up. If she doesn't give me such a good reaction, I will keep attempting to do other things. I'll keep trying to mess with her neck. I'll keep trying to scoop her arm a different way until I get that isolation that I need, okay? So I need to bring this arm underneath her shoulder. Don't go underneath her arm, okay? Go underneath the shoulder so you maintain as much tightness as possible. And I'm also going to drop my head to the mat here, okay? Now that I've got my head down and I'm scooped underneath the shoulder, I'm going to circle to the side and get on my knees just like this. And now I'm going to lift her arm up like this. So look, I lift it up, get her on her side. From here, I don't just drop my weight down, because that's the next thing I'm going to do. I don't just drop my weight down here, okay? Is that heavy?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it is heavy, but I'm going to make it worse, okay? I'm going to scrape this arm and invert this grip. So right now my palm is down. I'm going to scrape my arm into her armpit and invert it so that my palm is up, and now I drive my weight down. How's that?
Worse.
Worse, right. Can you turn into me?
No.
Okay. So you want to be as tight here as possible, because that is going to be their defense to this Kimura every single time. They're going to try to turn into you and tuck the elbow. You want to prevent that. So that's why we scrape this in and drive our chest down into her, preventing her from turning into me. Okay? And now you can see I've kind of angled my body a little bit more to the side, which is what I want to do. To finish the Kimura, I am not going to grab a standard Kimura grip, okay? Because from here, because I'm not stepped over her yet, it's very easy for her to turn into me and tuck that elbow down and clear. Look, I'll try to hold on as hard as I can. Chelsea, I want you to try to turn into me. Go. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go, okay? So she clears it. Now I'm going to do the X grip. So instead of grabbing here, I'm going to make a fist, and I'm going to bring my fist on top of her wrist, and I'm going to bring my other fist on top of my wrist, and I'm going to suck this in just like this. So I'm flexing this wrist over her wrist like this, and then flexing this arm down and in. Can you turn into me now? Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Big turn. Big turn. Big turn. Big turn. All right, she can't. So I have much more structural strength with my grip here, preventing her from turning in. Here is just my grip strength versus her body's ability to turn. I'm probably going to lose this battle, okay? Even though I'm stronger than Chelsea, she's going to be able to turn into me. Here, now it's the structural strength of my arms, not my grip strength, because I'm curling down and I'm using my bone strength, okay? So, turn into me now. Very difficult, okay? From here, the standard finish is to just step over into the armpit and finish the Kimura here, okay? But there's many other things that we can do. I'm just going to briefly go over them. If she clasps her hands to defend here, but my foot is already in the armpit, I can straighten this leg behind the head. And now I'm going to post up, straighten this leg through, curl it, and now I've got my reverse triangle. I'm going to pump this leg through to adjust, and now I lock right here. So I pump the leg through like this to adjust, make it tight, lock my shin, compress. Easy finish here, okay? That's if she still has her hands connected. If she unclasps her hands to straighten this arm out and defend, right, now see, my crunch is not as good. I'm not exactly strangling her here, but she's no longer defending the Kimura. So I clear this, sit up, and now I go right back to finishing the Kimura. Make sure when you guys do this that you clear this grip when you're on the ground, okay? Otherwise she can re-grab. So if I'm here and she's defending the reverse triangle, I clear the grip first. And then I sit up and I finish here, okay? If I miss, if she's got this arm tucked in tight and I try to step over for the Kimura and I miss, I can sometimes scrape her head in, sit, and I'm going to get my head scissor choke. So my top foot is going to be hooked over like this, and now I'm just going to straighten my legs just like that, okay? Don't do it this way. Don't have your top leg on bottom. This is, you know, I might be able to finish this, but yeah, it's weaker, okay? You want to make sure that top foot's on top and the bottom foot is hooking behind like this, and now you just straighten your legs, okay? The way this works is I'm not crunching in, okay? Watch what happens when I straighten my legs. When I straighten my legs and my knees lock out, they're forced together like this, and that's where my pressure comes from. I want to make sure that her head is at least level with my knee, if not above, okay? If I'm here, I can't finish this now, right? Yeah, this is going to be very easy for her to defend. But if my knees are here, now I can't, sorry, now I can finish, okay? Now, I don't usually go for those, okay? My favorite thing to do from here is to just armbar her. I used to do it like this, where I would swivel and throw that leg over. I don't do that anymore. I do a quasi back take position, actually. I find that's an easier way to get to the armbar. So when I'm here, I'm forcing her arm down. I'm going to step over here to the hip, and I'm going to pull her just as if I had a gift wrap. Just as if I had a gift wrap, I'm going to go over to this hip. But I don't have a gift wrap, so I'm just going to do the armbar. So I pull, swing the leg over, I armbar her, okay? I could also, theoretically, pull her all the way over and switch to the back take, but I wouldn't normally want to do that, at least not in sport jiu-jitsu. I can and finish her here, okay? Last one is the sniper Kimura, okay? Now, this one is if she starts to turn in and I feel like I can't force her down, I'm going to go with her and I'm going to bring this elbow across her rib cage here, okay? So we're here. She starts turning in. I bring the elbow across just like this, and now look where I am. I still have my X-Kimura grip. My elbow is past her rib cage, and I just press down and finish here. Now, this might seem silly, but Chelsea, try to get out. I won't try to finish you. Try to get out. Yeah, can't, okay? It's actually a much stronger position than you might think. So, again, we're here. She tries to turn in, clear the elbow. Sit, finish. So, lots of things you guys can do from this position. Lots of different attacks that you can do, that you can funnel between. Definitely play with some of those. Your favorite options might not be my favorite options. I tend to like to go for the armbar. That is my favorite attack from there. Some of you guys might prefer the Kimura reverse triangle series. Some of you guys might prefer the sniper Kimura when people turn in. I wouldn't recommend that. I think that's more of a last-ditch move if you can't hold them in place. If they're just really strong and trying to turn in, I would consider that more of a last-ditch move. Some of you guys might even want to take the back from there. Doesn't matter. You know, again, I think the armbar is the strongest option from there, but the other options are also very strong, and you want to make sure you have a system where no matter where you are with that grip, you can finish somebody. So that's the X-Kimura grip. That was taught to me by Spencer, a black belt in Port Charlotte. He taught that to me a while back. He taught me just the sniper Kimura, but I realized there was a lot of other things that you can do from that position that I really like. So hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you share it. Many people out there, I think, underestimate north-south as a position, and they prefer mount, they prefer side control, but I think it's a very good position to hold people down and has a lot of attacks. So share this with people. They might pick up a new attack series that they like. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, make sure you guys check us out on Rumble. We are uploading all our videos there. It is a censorship-free alternative to YouTube. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.